Locklear from the Farmer's Grove, and I just want to kind of do a backup video of a way that I grow some different things that are kind of on the lazy side but actually pretty productive. So I've got a small basket here of some winter squash, some heirlooms, and I'm going to come over, and I showed planting this, at least I think I did, where this is like crazy super simple, and there's more of them over there. This is just nothing. It could be a tarp. This happens to be a belt that comes off of a manufacturing plant that's just nylon. And I cut in a hole. I put a big wad of compost. I peed on it a couple of times for nitrogen while these things were growing. And then I put the seeds in the compost, and I didn't do anything else. So that's all the energy that I had. And I have winter squash absolutely everywhere by doing no work. I haven't weeded but once. I had to come in one time. You can see where the grass kind of comes up through the hole. When the plants were small, I just took out the grass. That's the only weeding I did over this whole thing. You can see there's more over here. Just chock full of them. So me and my wife's gonna have plenty of winter squash. And then where I just basically threw the corn seed on the ground, which is in here, and put some dusting over it. There's our corn, 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 corn. No energy whatsoever. And now this is just like towards the end of the year, somewhat on the corn. It's not overly, not something I'd want to do on a large scale if I was going to have 5 acres of sweet corn to sell. But for the energy I have in it, you can't beat that production. Because all I did was throw the seeds on the ground, covered up with grass clippings, and walk off. And now tonight, when we're eating some of the fish that we caught out on the Tennessee River, because we also forage and hunt and fish for our food, we're going to have some sweet corn and some winter squash, and it's going to be a great dinner. But I wanted to show everybody what can happen by just letting nature kind of do its thing and not be so anal retentive about everything that you're doing with it. So this is just kind of showing that I'm not exactly crazy with some of the stuff I do, because it's actually pretty productive.